Hey there, freedom fighters. I'm back with another one. Today we're going to talk about why they want you depressed. They've been pushing this mentally ill narrative a lot lately, and I just got a light bulb go off in my head and figured we'd talk about it. I also just realized a couple days ago that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So that explains a lot of the commercials and stuff I've been seeing, but this has been happening for a while, so it's nothing new. But I feel like the media and like celebrities and stuff have been pushing this like sadness and depressed agenda upon the people. You know, you got like the Miley Cyruses, and there was the American Idol singer or judge, Demi Lovato. There was a song that came out a couple years ago called "Summertime Sadness" that was really big. And I mean, we're talking about like these things get hundreds of millions of views. Like, this is what your teenagers are listening to. This is what's pushed upon them. And it's almost become like a fad, like a phase. It's almost like kind of like the emo craze was back in my day. So I mean, yeah, this has been going on for a long time. But in school, the push to get counseling, and recent surveys say like 40 or 50% of kids are depressed. It's like record high depression, and it's gone through the roof since COVID lockdowns and all that. But I was thinking about it the other day, and I was just like, man, this is another trap, another scam, and they're pushing you in there. And ultimately, what it comes down to is it's just another way to take away your rights. John Crump, I don't know if you follow him. I think he writes articles for AMOLAN. But he has a channel on here too as well on YouTube where he does gun updates and stuff like that. And he recently did a video where they were trying to sign something into law where if you're on SSRIs, they take away your right to own a firearm. And this is when I was like, oh, okay, now it all makes sense. The reason they try to push this, get you in therapy and push the idea in your head that you're sad and depressed, is because it's another avenue to strip you of your rights. And then, of course, they want to get you on those SRIs and what other medications they can get you on, because they're all tied to big pharma as well. So not only are they profiting off of it, at the same time they get to strip you of your rights. Yeah, so they're making money off the whole deal. But yeah, I mean, and then I have a video on my page too. I think it was actually a clip on Fox. I was watching a Jesse Waters episode one time, and I think it was right before the Nashville incident. But he had Dana Lash on, the NRA spokeswoman, and 1 second they're talking about gun rights and how Biden's coming after the guns, and the next thing you know, they're talking about, oh well, how come they didn't red flag this chick, and you know their parents knew about it, and she was clearly mentally ill, and they should have done something about it, and there's legal pathways to take away her firearms. So those are your gun advocates for you. There's your NRA spokeswoman. And this is also what they're trying to, trying to go about with these red flag laws, is it's a snitch culture. And it's a police state. And they want anybody at any time on a whim to be able to call you in, though that person's insane. They're crazy. And then they're just like, oh, we got to take them away. I wonder how many people in this country are now unable to access their rights due to this. You know, I was looking into it earlier because I wondered actually how many people in America have their rights stripped from them. So we know felons currently aren't allowed to own and possess firearms. And from the data I got, I think it was a 2020 study, so it's a little out of date, but it said there was like 21 or 22 million felons in America. So you have 22 million people that have been unrightfully stripped of their rights and can't defend themselves or their family. And then you think about, how many people are they going to add to, oh, you saw a counselor, oh, you went to therapy, oh, you're on SSRIs, or you're taking medication. Now, no longer you don't get rights anymore. I've heard this is also a thing in the VA, that they say, oh, they ask you, if you have PTSD or if you're having any feelings of harm or whatnot, and the VA will recommend that they take away your rights. So they're even doing it to vets. But yeah, I mean, and then like I said, these celebrities are pushing it. Miley Cyrus, all kinds of stuff like that. And they also, they want you drugged up too, and I guess that's another video where they push drugs, but that'll strip you your rights as well. So I mean, when you add felons who committed crimes, the mentally ill, and I guess technically drug crimes could be mixed in with the felons, how many people have been stripped of their rights in this country? But yeah, I mean, this is just something I was thinking about the other day, and I'll probably do a part 2 to this video. Why they want you taking drugs, why they want you stoned, and they pretty much want you lobotomized, just drooling out the side of your mouth, soft and docile, so you don't seek freedom, so you don't seek anything but just sitting there popping your pills while they're making money. And I mean, I'm not saying that mentally ill people don't exist, or that, some people don't need help. I mean, if your kid's head is spinning and he's throwing up and cutting his wrist open and writing his name on the wall with his blood, yeah, he probably needs some help. Yeah, and more like he needs an exorcism. But, yeah, I mean, with that being said, you know what I always say, we are on our own out here. No one's coming to save us. Only God can save you. So get right with God. Freedom Fighters out.